What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another NHL 22 Hut video. We're going to be going over the Nations of Hockey event week 2. We also got new 16-bit cards, Gretzky, Lemieux, and Gordie Howe. Going to be going over those, so make sure to stay tuned. If you guys do go ahead and enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like and hit that subscribe button. Into the first Nations of Hockey card, I won't be going over the new 85 and 86 overall cards. They're just not that good, except if you're a free-to-play player or just getting into the game. So we're just going to be going over the first 88 overall card. So we have an 88 overall left wing. He has booming shot and like the lamp. He also has gladiator. Speed is a 91. Shooting is 90s down the board, and his power is 89 and 88. His hands are pretty good there in the low 90s. His deking is a 94. This is a pretty good card. This is a buy for me for an 88 overall card. He's looking pretty good. Checking out with an 89 Burrows. He's got fly the zone, buzzing, and spark. Speed is an 88. Shooting is an 89 and an 86 for accuracy. Power is a 90 and 89. And the hands there in the high 80s. His checking stats are in the low 90s. His defensive stats are in the low 90s. His defense awareness 92, shot blocking 90, and stick checking is 93. I would have to go with the Tino Teravainen card. I do like better than the Burrows, so I think the Burrows card is gonna have to be a pass for me. And he's an 89 overall, and it's just not looking too good. Checking out Jacob Trouba. He's got 1 on workhorse, 1 on wingman, and he's got 1 on buzzing, 88 speed. His accuracy is an 85 and 86. Power is a 92 and 91. His hands stats aren't looking amazing. His deking is an 82. His offensive awareness is 91. Hand-eye 83. Passing 89. Puck control is also 89. His checking stats are pretty good. Body checking 93. Strength is at 93. His aggression is 93. His defensive stats are looking pretty good too. I think this is a buy. It's a buy for me, but I wouldn't toss him on the first line. Maybe the second or the third. Checking out with an 89 overall left defenseman. He's got spark and workhorse, and he's got distributor, 87 speed. His accuracy is an 81 and 82. His power is a 92 and 91. His hands are in the middle range and high end 80s. His checking stats are in the low 90s. His defensive stats are pretty good. Defensive awareness is 93. Shot blocking 94. Stick checking is 94. If you get distributor activated, his speed goes up to an 89. But it's just not a great card for an 89 overall, so it's gonna have to be a pass for me. We got the 94 overall Steven Stamkos. He's got a 1 in booming shot, 1 in gladiator, and he's got 1 in heart and soul. He's got 94 speed. His shooting is all in the high 90s. His hands all in the high 90s. His checking stats are in the high 80s. And his strength is a 92. His defensive stats are looking pretty good in the low 90s and high 80s. This is a great card, definitely a buy for me. I love Stamkos cards too. Yeah, this is a good card. Checking out the new MSPs for this week. Again, we got the power-ups, so I'm only going to be going over the 95 overall versions. Checking out the first MSP for week 2. He's got all these synergies, not too bad. His speed is a 91. His shooting is a 92, accuracy 93, and his power both a 98. His hands are in the low 90s and high 90s. His checking stats are looking really good. Defensive stats are looking good. Yeah, this is a buy for me. He's looking like a great defenseman. Checking out Gretzky, those are his synergies. He's got distributor, fly the zone, workhorse, spark, wingman, light the lamp, booming shot, and buzzing magician. Pretty good. I like those. 92 speed. His accuracy is a 90 91. Power is a 97 96. Hand stats are looking good too in the low and high 90s. Checking stats are looking pretty good. Defensive stats are looking very good there too. Again, this is another good card. I slightly like the potential card better though, but yeah, these cards are both looking great. Checking out Tarasenko, those are his synergies. He's got 94 speed. His shooting is in the high 90s, 98 and 99s on the board. His hands are 99s on the board. His checking stats are in the low 90s. His defensive stats are in the high 80s, and then in the high 90s there. 96 discipline. His stick checking is 96, shot blocking 88. It's a pretty good card. I think definitely better than the Petrangelo and the Gretzky. This is going to be a solid winger for sure. Checking out the Nikas. He's got all these synergies. Pretty solid synergies on kind of all of them because they just have such a variety. But you do have to upgrade the card, which is a pain in the ass. His speed is a 94. His shooting stats are in the high 90s. His hands are in the high 90s. His checking stats are looking pretty good. Defensive stats are looking pretty good. Again, another pretty good card. His faceoffs are an 84 though, so you're gonna have to toss him on that wing. I do really like that Tarasenko card, so this might be the best one out of week 2. Check out the last MSP for week 2. We have Kevin Fiala. All our synergies there. He's got the 94 speed, shooting is in the mid-range 90s, and his accuracy is at 97 and 98. His hands and deking is all in the high 90s, 99s on the board. Very good. Checking is in the low 90s, mid-range 90s. His defensive stats are in the high 90s there. Shot blocking is 89. Defensive awareness 95. Stick checking 96. Pretty solid card, maybe a bit short there at 5'10", and he's 198 pounds. I think the Tarasenko's card is gonna be the best out of the week 2 batch. What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I would like to hear that. Check out the new 16-bit heroes cards. I absolutely love this. So we got Gordie Howe 95. He's got Workhorse Spark, and he's got Distributor and Fly the Zone. 89 speed. If you get Distributor activated, it goes up to a 91, which is pretty good. His shooting is in the mid-range 90s. His hands are in the high 90s. His deking is 94. Checking is pretty good in the high 90s. And his defensive stats are defensive awareness 97, shot blocking 98, stick checking 98 is pretty good there. It's a pretty solid card. If you don't get Distributor activated, his speed's only an 89, but yeah, this is just a fantastic card. Checking out the Mario Lemieux, 6'4", 225 pounds. He's got a Buzzing and Gladiator, and he's got a Thief and Booming Shot. 95 speed. Shooting is in the high 90s. Does 99s down the board. His body checking is only an 84. Strength is 93. Aggression is only an 71 too. Defensive awareness stats are looking pretty good. Stick checking 91. And this is really a good card. Now if it's Lemieux over the Gordie Howe, definitely have to go Lemieux instead. Oh yeah, these cards are looking great. Love how they released these. Now we have the Wayne Gretzky, Workhorse Fly the Zone, Booming Shot and Protector, 95 speed. His shooting is in the high 90s. His other stats are in the 99s down the board. It's Gretzky, great card here, obviously. Now if it's the Lemieux or Gretzky over the Gordie Howe, gonna have to go with the pass on Gordie Howe. But all these cards looking great. And yeah, I love these little surprise releases with these cards. We have some new packs in this shop here. All these packs are available for 2 days and 21 hours. The first one, the Love of Hockey Ultimate Pack. It's 100k coins, 2,000 points, 20 items. 83 plus player is 100%, 86 plus player is 60%, 90 plus player is 22%, and 92 plus player is 11%. That's pretty good. I'll definitely take my chances on that. And now we have the Love of Hockey Players Pack. A limit of 4, 35 items, 50k coins, and 1,000 points. At least 20 players and 5 guarantee 81 overall player items. 80 plus players 100%, 83 plus players 68%, 86 plus players 22%, and the 90 plus player is 6.8%. And the last one, we have 282 guaranteed players packs. 12 items, all players at least 7 gold players, and 2 82 plus overall. And this one is capped at 5 and 35k coins, 700 points. 80 plus players at 700%, 83 plus player is 68%, and an 86 plus player is 20%, and a 90 plus player is 6.1%. decent packs. Definitely have to go with the love of hockey though, and limit at 3. You could, if you open up that 3 times, you could probably get at least 1 card that's worth something. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you give it a like, hit that subscribe button to join the Chill Vibes. Make sure to follow my Instagram, Andrew22vibes. The link is in the description. I'm always posting all kinds of stuff in there. Make sure to go check that out. Make sure to ring the bell to notify for every time I upload. And it's been your boy, Chill Vibes, signing in and out. Peace.